Have you ever been in a public place such as a restaurant trying to enjoy your meal when you find yourself sitting next to someone smoking? You can no longer taste or smell your food. Everything smells like and tastes like cigarettes. Not to mention the health risks you've now been subjected to. Please watch the short video, Fox News video, on the effects of secondhand smoke.
There's new numbers out on how many Americans will die from smoking without ever smoking themselves. According to this study from the University of California at San Francisco, secondhand smoke kills more than 42,000 people in the United States each year. That includes some 900 infants. Researchers say that African Americans are especially at risk, particularly African American infants. The study indicates it all adds up to more than $6.5 billion in lost productivity. Still, it seems many smokers just don't buy it. A Gallup poll over the summer showed that just about 1 in 4 smokers said secondhand smoke is very harmful to adults. Just 1 in 4. Compare that to 63% of non-smokers who say it's very harmful. Joining us now, Dr. Arthur Kaplan. He's the director of the Division of Medical Ethics at NYU's Langone Medical Center. These are big numbers.
Big numbers. And, the tragedy is people don't think clearly about this. If you're an infant, it doesn't take a whole lot of smoke to make you sick. So secondhand smoke, particularly bad for babies. If you have asthma, if you have some kind of COPD, chronic lung disease, and so on, you're really at high risk. And if you live in a place with a lot of air pollution, imagine the combination of LA smog, cigarette smoke in the house. This is bad news. Secondhand smoke is not a good thing.
You wonder what this leads to. I mean, you would think more regulations are on the way.
Well, I kind of would favor a little bit more of that. I think that if you had the gumption, government might be able to step in there and put on the cigarette packs. Secondhand smoke can hurt you. And I wouldn't mind seeing some more gruesome pictures of what that cancer looks like that's attributable to this. I think you got to be tough on this because we're talking, about people who they're not taking the risk. They're not assuming the danger. They're just bystanders.
Especially defenseless kids. And there's another study out, if that weren't enough, another study to worry about. We're an expert.
Secondhand smoke contains numerous harmful chemicals that can cause cancer and other health issues. Pregnancy, infants, and children are affected by secondhand smoke. So why is secondhand smoke so dangerous? According to the Centers of Disease Control and Prevention, since 1964, 2.5 million adults who were non-smokers died because of they breathed secondhand smoke. People who breathe secondhand smoke take in the same harmful chemicals as those who do smoke. Secondhand smoke contains many different harmful chemicals not intended for human consumption, such as formaldehyde and butane. The National Cancer Institute explains that exposure to secondhand smoke can be tested by measuring the level of nicotine, which is a byproduct of nicotine, in non-smokers' blood or urine. So what are some of the effects of breathing secondhand smoke? Although people who smoke are aware of the risk of cancer, not everyone is aware that the same risk applies to those who breathe secondhand smoke. The American Cancer Society states that the risk that secondhand smoke has more than 7,000 chemicals, including at least 70 that can cause cancer. Many other organizations, such as the U.S. Surgeon General, classify secondhand smoke as a cancer-causing agent. According to the National Cancer Institute, more than 3,000 cancer deaths occur each year in the U.S. among non-smokers as a result of breathing secondhand smoke. The National Cancer Institute has also reported the increase in other cancers from secondhand smoke, such as breast cancer, nasal cavity cancer, and leukemia. You may be wondering, other than cancer, does secondhand smoke cause any other health issues? Not only has secondhand smoke been associated with cancer, but also associated with many other health issues. The Mayo Clinic explains that being exposed to secondhand smoke can worsen COPD and other respiratory conditions. The American Cancer Society believes that secondhand smoke affects the heart and blood vessels, which increase the risk of heart attacks and strokes in non-smokers. They also believe that exposure to secondhand smoke not only affects a person's physical health, but also their emotional and mental health, such as depression. As you can see, secondhand smoke can have a negative effect, but what about children? Secondhand smoke has a negative effect on children, infants, and the unborn. This is a short clip from Parents magazines about the effects of secondhand smoke and children.
Whether it's from a burning cigarette, a cigar, or a pipe, exposure to secondhand smoke is a serious health risk. In fact, it's estimated that secondhand smoke will cause over 300 lung cancer deaths and at least 700 deaths from coronary heart disease this year alone. Stephanie Dean is with Health Canada's Tobacco Control Program and says about 800,000 children under the age of 18 are regularly exposed to secondhand smoke.
Secondhand smoke is particularly dangerous to little ones because their lungs are still growing and developing. Babies who breathe in secondhand smoke have a higher risk of dying from sudden infant death syndrome. Children who are exposed to secondhand smoke are more likely to develop asthma. Secondhand smoke can also cause an increase in the number of ear infections in children. Opening a window, using an air freshener, using a fan, using an air purifier, these may remove some of the smoke from indoor air, but they're really not 100% effective. There's only one way to eliminate secondhand smoke from indoor air, and that's to remove the source and to make your home and car smoke-free.
To help families get on the right track.
The Mayo Clinic claims that exposure to secondhand smoke during pregnancy increases the risk of babies born with low birth weight and SIDS. According to an article by Laura Riley from the Parents magazine, children whose mothers were exposed to secondhand smoke during pregnancy scored lower on their cognitive development test than children from smoke-free homes. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention have conducted studies that show that older children whose parents smoke get sick more often, their lungs grow less than children who do not breathe secondhand smoke, and they suffer from more cases of bronchitis and pneumonia. Other research has shown a direct connection between secondhand smoke and childhood obesity and aggression. Educating others of the detrimental health risks associated with secondhand smoke is essential. Non-smokers are suffering the same, if not worse, than those who smoke. People who make the healthy choice not to smoke should not be subjected to the harmful chemicals found in secondhand smoke. The complications caused by exposure to secondhand smoke to the unborn and children are significant. Knowing that secondhand smoke can cause cancer and other health issues, there should be bans placed on smoking in public places so that people who do not choose to smoke do not suffer from the harmful effects of smoking. Because of the research and findings on secondhand smoke and the detrimental effects, cigarette smoking in public places should be banned. Thank you.